done. Question 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 I have already done. So question number 6 is a homework for you. Today I'll be starting a chapter that is exercise 3.4. Exercise 3.4. This chapter, it is mainly based on chance and probability. Chance and probability. Now what do you mean by chance and probability? Like for example, if we take two examples, like for the chance and probability, if we take the toss of a coin or rolling of a die. Okay, rolling of a die. Die means that we used to play like the Ludo. Okay, that is your die, and that die consists of total 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And if you consider the toss of a sorry, this is not coin, this is coin. Toss of a coin, it consists of only head and tail. Like suppose if you consider, if you toss the coin, suppose around 10 times. Okay, around 10 times. First maybe it will be head, next will be tail, next maybe again head, so next will be tail. So it is not necessary that it will be always appearing as head or always appearing as a tail. Okay, so these are not fixed. Either it can be head or either it can be tail. So this head and tail is not fixed. Similarly, if you go to the rolling of a die, suppose you want that I want a number, like suppose I want number 2. I cannot throw the die in such a way that it will always appear as 2. Okay, it can be the other numbers also, like 3, 4, 5, 6, it can be any numbers. So how to calculate the chance and probability? Let us check out with the first toss of a coin. If we go to calculate the chance, we cannot calculate the chance because here it is not fixed whether it will be a head or tail. So your chance maybe it will be a head, next it will be a tail, again tail, head. So this is not fixed. Similarly, if you consider for a die, that is also not fixed. But if you want to calculate the probability, okay, if I want to calculate the probability of this head tail, so we know that total number of occurrence that will occur, that is 2. Either it will be a head or it may be a tail. Suppose if you want to calculate the probability, if you want to calculate probability, this will be equal to the number of elements by the total number of occurrence. Okay, by the total number of occurrence. So total number of elements, if I consider below, it will be 2 because there will be head and tail. There is 2 occurrence, that is head and tail. And if I consider which one will occur, suppose if I ask you a question, what is the probability of occurring head? Okay, probability of occurring head, we have to write the answer as 1 by 2. Similarly, what will be the probability of occurring tail? So you have to write the answer again as 1 by 2. That is the number of elements. Total number is head and tail. So you have to write below as 2. Similarly, okay, let me show. This is 1 by 2 for the head and also for the tail. Similarly, if I consider, if I ask you for an example, like suppose for a die, what will be the probability of occurring, suppose 2 in a die? How many die numbers are there? Total die numbers are there. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. There total number 6 are there. So suppose if I ask you a question that probability of occurring 2, how many times it will occur? Okay, so suppose for the probability of occurring 2, what will be the probability of occurring 2? Total number is 6 and probability of occurring 2, it will be 1 by 6. Similarly, for the 3 number or 1 number or 4 number, it will be always 1 by 6. Okay, so this is how we calculate the probability. So let us start with the exercise 3.4. So it will be more clear if I start the exercise. Let us start question number 1. So the question is, tell whether the following is certain to happen, impossible, can happen but not certain. That means you have to write the following points in terms of whether it may happen, it is impossible or can happen but not certain. So the first one, you are older today than yesterday. You are older today than yesterday. Will it be happen, impossible, can happen but not certain? Okay, so this is certain to happen. Okay, the first answer will be certain to happen. Second one, a toss coin will land heads up. Obviously, it will be either it will be a head or it will be a tail. Okay, so it is certain that a toss coin will sometimes it will be head will be up. So you have to write the answer as can happen, but it is not certain. Okay, it can be tail also. So the next question is, a die when tosser lands up with 8 on top. 8 on top. Is it possible? Because our die consists of total 6 numbers. So 8 on top is not possible. You have to write the answer as impossible. For the question number 4, the next traffic lights seen will be green. Okay, next traffic light signal seen will be green. So we have to write whether it is happen, impossible, can happen, but not certain. Okay, it can happen, but it is not certain. Tomorrow will be a cloudy day. Okay, that also we have to write can happen, but it is not certain. So we have to write the question 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that way. Okay, again I am repeating. The first one you have to write, you are older than today than yesterday. Certain to happen. Toss coin will land heads up. Can happen, but not certain. A die when toss will land up with 8 on top. This is impossible. If you go to the question number 4 and 5, so 4 you have to write can happen but not certain, and for 5 tomorrow will be a cloudy day. Again it can happen but it is not certain. So now let us move to question number 2. So see question number 2. There are 6 marbles in a box with numbers from 1 to 6 marked on each of them. Okay, there is a 6 marbles with 1 to 6 mark on them. What is the probability of drawing a marble with number 2? What is the probability of drawing a number 2? Now you consider that how many numbers are there. Total number of outcomes it may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 3, or it may be 4, or it may be 5, or it may be 6. Okay, so we have to write the possible outcomes. It will be equals to 6. There is total 6 outcomes. So how many number it will be occurring with number 2? So there is only 1 marble with number 2. There is no more, because there is only 6 marbles and each number is consisting of only 1 marble. 1 marble, 2 only 1 marble is there, 3 is also 1 marble is there, 4 is also 1 marble is there. So the probability that the 2 marble will occur, that means with number 2 will occur, it will be only 1. It will only occur 1. Okay, and how many number of outcomes are there? There is 6. So you have to write as 1 by 6. Okay, so it will occur 1 divided by the total number of outcomes. Same way if you go to the next question, what is the probability of drawing a marble with number 5? Answer again will be the same, because the total number of outcomes is 6. Okay, total number of outcomes is 6, and if you calculate there is only 1 marble with number 5. So again the probability will be equals to 1 by 6, because 5 will be only occurring once. Okay, so this is about question number 2. Now let us move to question number 3. So if I see the next question, a coin is flipped to decide which team starts the game. What is the probability that your team will start? So as we know, our coin has only 2 outcomes, that is either it will be a head or either it will be a tail. So total number of outcomes it will be head or tail, so the total number of outcomes will be equals to 2. So what is the probability that it will that your team will start first? Suppose your team chooses head, so your head will occur only once. Okay, so the probability of that your team will start, so it will be head is only 1, so total number of outcome is 2. So your team will start, probability is 1 by 2. So the probability you have to write, that is equals to 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the answer for your question number 3. So for the question number 4, that you have to try by yourself. So from the next class I will be starting the new chapter, that is a simple equation chapter. Okay, thank you for today. We'll be doing the next class.